Hello, I'm Jin Lam, and my quote today is from Malala Yousafzai. She's a Pakistani activist for female education. She defied the Taliban in Pakistan. She demanded that girls be allowed to receive an education, and in 2012, she was shot in the head by a Taliban as retaliation. But luckily, she survived. In 2014, she became the youngest person to ever receive the Nobel Peace Prize. Her quote that I chose today is, "I truly believe the only way we can create peace is through not only educating our minds, but our hearts and souls." This quote means a lot, especially during this time. I see hate as inherited ignorance. We must create peace from our hearts and souls. We must accept others for who they are rather than who you want them to be. We can't force others to fit into society, but we can accept them. We can't force people to see from another perspective, but we can enlighten them. Especially with what's going on right now with the presidential election, the Black Lives Matter movement, and the LGBT community becoming bigger and bigger with their voices. In the Black Lives Matter movement, many people in this country still don't accept colored people as equals. We need to change the way we see people. We should see them by the reasonings behind their actions, not just as what you see with your eyes. We must listen rather than see. We shouldn't see others as less than anyone to one another. In the LGBT community, to this day, we still don't give the same rights to this community whatsoever. We discriminate and judge these people for who they are. A lot of the judgment is from religious people because it says otherwise in the Bible. We shouldn't base everything and anything off of a book, but by experiences. We can't tell them who to be but themselves. We don't have the say who someone chooses to be, but we have the say in how we treat them. We shouldn't treat them any different than someone you love. This world may be messed up and full of hate, but you have the choice and the chance to change that by choosing love and peace over hate. This quote means so much to me, especially living in Hawaii, because down here it's way more different than it is in the mainland. Our community seems to be a lot more closer and more diverse than the ones in the mainland. I've been to a lot of places in the mainland, and yes, some of them are nice and friendly, but nothing can compare to over here. I would just love for the world to be how Hawaii treats our people. We come from, or the people that we have here comes from all around the world, and we don't see them as any less than one another. But we don't see them as less than anyone else, but we do accept them. There's still hate over here, but it's not as bad as in the mainland. We don't kill because of a certain race or because of a certain anything. But people over here have this sense of love that many communities in the mainland don't have. And I wish the world could experience the same love and community that we have here and in the mainland. Thank you for coming and listening to my quote.